Hi guys, part three of how to become a teen witch. And you know, I've labeled these all for the teenage um, seeker, but ultimately it's anyone who is seeking the path. I just really wanted to give it a young focus because you guys are the future of this community, and you are what my intention is as far as helping others and teaching others. So that was kind of just a little precursor. You don't have to be under the age of 20 to enjoy these videos or to actually do the work. So please do the work if you feel drawn. Okay, so part three, we want to talk about the journaling you've done so far, and you've talked about religion and spirituality. I'm curious to know what you guys learned, so you guys should message on this video so I can see that. Um, but as a witch, my understanding is that there are golden threads of truth in all belief systems. The way we act upon our spiritual journey is unique and different across the world. There is no wrong and there is no absolute right on a spiritual path. Whether you call yourself a Christian, a Hindu, or a witch, it does not matter. We are all seeking to be connected to our higher power. So I just want to make sure that there is no ignorance when it comes to this path, that our path is definitely unique in that we don't necessarily have to have a god or goddess. There are many gods and goddesses that we do use on this path. There's different beliefs and paths you can take within the nature path culture, but there is no one right way for anything. My family raised me Christian. I, in my 20s, followed Hinduism and Buddhism, and I even followed the path of the shaman. Native American beliefs spoke to me, totem animals, using herbs, crystal magic. All of those things came from me learning from those other paths that I followed. I found so much beautiful truth. And by going and exposing myself to these other religions and belief systems, I was able to open my mind, to process the information and take what made sense and what I connected with, and leaving the rest of it to go by the wayside, not needing to focus on it, just the things that spoke to me. What I find that is so exciting is that if you talk to other individuals and other paths, spend 5, 10, 15 minutes talking about their spiritual path and what their belief system is, and you will find things that are parallel with the nature path. Why is that? How does a guru in India speak the same message as myself, Urban Goddess, in Sacramento, California? How does that happen? Source is the answer. I call it the golden thread of truth, the truth that is out there on a universal mind. We are all one. We are not separate. We are one. At source level, we are all connected. The beauty of this realm and earth and this physical level is that we get to experience with an ego mind, which means our physical body, the way we want to think. This is our ego mind here. We're able to live, breathe, and do all these things in this life. It's a big, fun adventure here. It's also hard at times, but it's also a lot of fun. And so our spirit gets to learn and grow from this experience. Here, we feel alone at times, but at source level, we know we are never alone because we are all one. We are all connected. So those golden threads of truth, that those words being spoken by many individuals across the world, is because we are of one light mind. We are unique, let me be clear, but it's like expressing a hill of wildflowers, and then everyone's on the hill with wildflowers. We're all wildflowers, and then there's you, that one unique wildflower within that hill. You are your own unique organism. You are you, but yet you are part of something greater and something bigger. That's the best way to explain it to you. Spirituality and religion. I want you to open your mind. No judgment. Your way is not better. Their way is not better. It's all perfectly imperfect. Looking at why you want to be a witch. I hope that you guys enjoyed that exercise. I hope it served you well. I hope that you were able to identify your heart's desire within that. Then you told your story. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but I'm hoping that you guys got through it. Now that you've gone through your story, I want you to look at the things that were your happiest moments, and I want you to be grateful for them. Then I want you to do the same thing for the things that maybe weren't so great. I want you to be grateful for them, because in this life, we signed up for this journey. So the things that don't make us happy and the things that do make us happy were all things that we wanted to experience in this lifetime. That brings me to reincarnation. Reincarnation is the thought process of after we die, we go back to heaven or source and we rejuvenate until it is time to come back into another life. If you look at my other videos beyond this one, I talk about an intense meditation practice that I have where I'm able to journey to different realms within my meditation. I also do this in my dream work, but mostly in my lucid state of meditation. In that truth, I have been led to understand that our lifetimes are so abundant. The reason why we've all been drawn to Earth is because of the lessons that it offers our souls. Our souls need this experience. So we don't just live and then die and go away. The thought process is that we live, we fulfill our purpose, we learn the lessons we are meant to learn, and then when it is time for us to leave, we go to source, and then we come back again. My understood truth is that we recycle so many times that it's hard to keep count. It's not something like 5. Try 125. Okay? So we've been around a long time, and we've lived many, many lives. So please keep that in mind, that reincarnation is part of the belief system of the nature path. So, it's kind of fun to think about. You are a child that was born to Joe and Sue, and Joe and Sue's parents, Tom and Ann, and Rick and Laura, they were their parents, and then they are your grandparents, and then it keeps going. It's the family tree. How fun is it to stop and think that maybe you were your own ancestor in a different life? So fun stuff to think about. Don't blow your mind up thinking about it by any means, but it's pretty big. It's a pretty big concept. I now want you, I want you guys to now take some time and think about yourself and how you look at who you are. When you wrote your story, right, you wrote that trailer about yourself, you expressed the experiences that you've had. But now I want you to talk about who you are. What makes you, you? Your quirks, your uniqueness, your beauty. I want you to start working on your self-truth. I want you to write 5 things that you don't love so much about yourself that you think are your weaknesses. And then I want you to write at least 10 things that are your strengths. This is your next exercise for your magical journal. Your job is to write these things down. I then want you to share them, if you can, with a friend, someone who may be doing this process with you. If that's not possible, I want you to stare in the mirror and I want you to say, I am, and I want you to fill in the blank. Once you do this process, I want you to stop and journal the experience and how it made you feel. Once you're done with this process, I want you to go to the next video. I hope you have a beautiful day, and as always, blessed be the young witches of tomorrow.